This is Amy Bacon with Spirit Pathways, and I'm here with this week's reading. This is for today, Monday, June 27th, through this coming Sunday, July 3rd, 2016. And I know some of you may still be feeling the energy of last week's powerful full moon and summer solstice. And it's been the past month of Sagittarius full moon pressing on us to change our perceptions, those perceptions of our path through life and how we define our priorities and our own personal truth. And you've been asked to reevaluate so many things so you can continue on your path in a more authentic alignment. And also, you need to understand. You must understand what you are focusing on the most and make sure that that focus is on moving forward to living your highest potential. Any other focus on petty nuisances or guilt or drama, well, that's just simply a waste of energy. And you are more valuable than that. So be bold, be brave, be decisive. Focus on the things that you really, really want in your life. What are your desired goals? This is about living to your highest potential. So that's where your focus needs to be. And also be bold and brave and decisive to clear out from your life those things that are no longer loving, no longer helpful, no longer valid and supportive to your secure, stable, abundant, expansive, joy-filled, highest potential growth and life. And if as you listen to this, you are feeling some relief, maybe feeling some ease and lightness, then rest assured that you've been doing these things and you've been working on all those issues around relationships and freedom and independence this past month. And this is, realizing that you understand your personal truth and path and the changes that you desire. And in every case, give yourself credit for doing the work of your growth and your lessons and your understanding. It's all part of your soul plan and your blueprint for this lifetime. And realize and remember always that you are surrounded by divine assistance. And you are very loved and cherished by those in spirit. You don't have to do any of this alone. So this week we're using the Angel Tarot cards by Doreen and Radleigh Valentine with this fabulous artwork by Steve A. Roberts. And we've got our 3 rows: money, success, and well-being. And I can't wait. Let's see what we got this week. I'm going to lay these out so you can see them. And then I'm going to go over each card in detail to give you a complete reading for the energy of this week and how it can best serve you. Every person who listens gets their own message. It comes through personally for you. So we're starting on the money row with the 7 of Earth. Perfect, wonderful money card. This says you've planted the seeds, you've set the stage, you've laid the foundation, and there might be a little temporary pause in action. Things might be, just temporarily, you might feel they're not moving, but it's like those roots underground, they are growing. They are, soaking up nourishment and they are expanding. And you are going to soon see the results of that above ground in your harvest and everything that's blooming. So don't get bogged down in this unnecessary worry. Realize that behind the scenes, things are happening. Behind the scenes, things are lining up for your highest good. So you've laid the groundwork, you've planted the seeds, it's all perfect. This renewal is the perfect card. The perfect card for this whole past month. All that Sagittarius full moon energy. It's all about your renewal. And it's all about this reviewing and evaluating. Where have you been? Where are you now? And where are you going? Here you are, standing in all your emotions, all this turbulence. But this beautiful Archangel Jeremiah reminds you that everything's going to be okay. Everything's going to turn out to your benefit. And yes, it is time to move in a new direction. So go ahead. Make your plans. It might help if you just haven't got a clue of what you want to do or where it is that you need to change. You need to just start focusing on desired outcomes. And you can pick different categories in your life. You can pick your career and your relationships and your health and your home or just anything. Your hairstyle. You can start simple and build your way up. But just start defining for yourself and thinking about what are your desired outcomes in every one of these areas. And this is going to help you review and evaluate. This is going to help you let go of anything that's no longer serving you. So you can cross these waters and get to that perfect, wonderful alignment to your personal truth, renewal that you are seeking. And this Two of Air, it's telling you that you still are trying to make a decision, trying to make some choices, and perhaps you've been unable to do that or unwilling, which is causing a stalemate, which is perhaps going back to this card, why you feel there is a temporary standstill or why you feel things are not flowing. So once you make that decision, then you have some clarity. Then the floodgates open and everything starts flowing again for you. So don't just, bury your head in the sand and try and ignore things, because that never ever works. Again, focus on your desired outcomes. Focus on how you want things to turn out, and then only work towards that. Don't get bogged down in other things that are wasting your time and energy. So now we're moving to your success row. And we're starting with the Ten of Fire, which I think is my card this week. Too much work. I am moving and I am just overwhelmed by the stress and sheer volume of moving. So yes, accept help from others. And if you get too into these stressful things, life gets out of balance. And if life gets out of balance enough, then you're going to create some health things, even if it's something superficial like a headache, to something more serious. So go ahead, allow other people to help you. Go through some doorways. 10 is a doorway. Go through some doorways to new beginnings where life is a little bit more, I want to say, they're showing me simplicity. Clear out anything that is no longer, needed. Get those cobwebs cleared out and let other people help you with that. That's going to bring things back into balance for you for this success row. And then we're bringing in the people. You've got 3 kings here. So a lot of helpful people this week. And we're starting with the Queen of Air. She's independent, experienced, realistic, and witty. And she's absolutely perfect for what we've been talking about. She's, gaze into your crystal ball. What do you want to see in that crystal ball? What is it that you're seeking? This is making those decisions, objective decision making, and clearing away all that no longer serves you. I'm constantly telling people to do that. It's very, very important, because if you're wasting time on a person or a situation or a circumstance that isn't honoring you, that's all you're doing. You're just wasting time. When you could get on to all those desired outcomes. Very important message. Lighten up, see the humor to help you get past any heaviness, help you get past this feeling of too much work. And visualize, what do you want to see in your crystal ball? Anything can go there. That's a beautiful card for us this week. Now our first king, the king of earth, he reminds you that your material world and your financial world and your health world is good. Everything's okay. You're enjoying a successful time. So confidently accept those opportunities, confidently make those decisions, and go ahead, because that's going to help you move forward. This reminder that you've got the Midas touch. You are generous, professional, responsible, and practical. And also allow other people that have those attributes to help you this week. Kings are motivators. They are, what's the word I'm looking for? They're also an aspect of yourself that is emerging. So this is powerful energy to remind you that, yes, you can be professional, responsible, practical, and generous at the same time. So allow that to contribute to your success and other people to contribute to your success. And then on our well-being row, we're starting out with another king. This beautiful king of air. Air is knowledge. It's intellect. This king is brilliant, impartial, professional as well as the king of earth, and diplomatic. And he's reminding you to speak your mind with confidence. Get any professional advice that you may need, and balance your mental and emotional lives. Very important. If we're too much in our head, things don't get done well. If we're too much in our heart, things are too emotional, so they also don't get done well. You need to make decisions from your heart, guided through your head. So, for your well-being this week, realize you have the wisdom, you have the experience, you have the knowledge to make the best decisions and to make the wisest choices for your long-term happiness. And the Nine of Fire, this is a card of keep going. It's culmination as well. Fire is taking action. Culmination means everything you've done before has brought you to where you are now. And that's a good thing, so don't give up. Protect what you've been creating and have courage and believe in yourself. They are just rushing in and flooding me with this believe in yourself and have courage, because what you want is all that matters. What makes you happy is all that matters. You have got to honor yourself at the end of the day. Then you're living in your authentic joy. While others might not understand the decisions that you're making, that doesn't matter. They're not living your life. You're not living their lives. There's a big difference in those two things. What works for you might not work for another, and what works for another might not work for you. So go ahead and honor yourself. What is your personal desired outcome that allows you to live to your highest potential? That's the path you've got to take. Or else, all this pleasing other people, it never turns out well. Not for anyone. You've got to please yourself. So here is another motivator, another aspect of yourself that is emerging. We've got the King of Fire. Motivational, idealistic, ambitious, and charismatic. Love this guy. He reminds you to focus, focus, focus. Yes, focus on your desired outcomes. Then communicate that with vision and be a leader. And this is also accept advice from other people who are motivational, idealistic, ambitious, and charismatic. Because it helps. You don't have to solve everything by yourself. You're not alone. You've never been abandoned, and you absolutely never will. It's impossible because you're surrounded by spirit. You've got all your guides and your angels and your loved ones, and they're there to facilitate things in your life. So tell them what you need. Thank them for all of their assistance and focus only on what it is you want to experience in your life. Only the positive, happy, expansive, joy-filled, wonderful things that are all lined up there on the blueprint. All the blueprint that you created for this lifetime. All for your highest potential. So there's this week's reading, this week's energy, wonderful cards. I would love to help you personally in your own life, with your own soul map and your own blueprint, answering any questions you may have, helping you understand what it is that you need to release, understand what it is that you need to change if you're getting stuck a little bit with that, understand what seeds you've planted, what's growing in your life. Contact me for a reading. All the information is on my website, spiritpathways.net. Have a wonderful week, and I will see you next week. Bye-bye.